even before daylight reveals its staggering scale, you can feel the mounting energy. The streets leading through the North Indian city of Haridwar have become bed, a place to brush one's teeth, and most importantly, a boulevard to the banks of the Ganges River, the destination for tens of millions of people on an incredible journey of faith. For some, this pilgrimage took hours or days, for others, a lifetime.
Are you coming from New York to here just to do this?
Just to do this.
That's quite a trip.
A 15-hour flight from the U.S. and 7-hour drive were no hurdle for Viral Shah and his friend Deval Desai.
They say it's the largest gathering of faith on earth. And you think about that, you know, the magnitude of this meeting and what it means from the spiritual side.
I'm not much into like that spiritual part, but I wanted to see the crowd and the excitement.
We watch as this New York State civil engineer cautiously leads the way as he and his buddy, an auto parts executive from Michigan, take part in the holiest routine of the Kumbh Mela, a spiritually cleansing dip in the Ganges River.
Going into this water, what do you feel other than cold?
It just feels like we accomplished a milestone.
It is a milestone. The Maha Kumbh Mela festival is held just once every 12 years here in Haridwar, where the holy Ganges River rushes down from the Himalayas. The word Kumbh means pitcher, and the word Mela means festival. And the story here is that in an ancient battle among the gods over a pitcher carrying the nectar of immortality, some drops were spilled. Those drops fell into the Ganges River right about here. And according to the Hindu belief, bathing at the most auspicious times cleanses the soul of the faithful.
In Hinduism, it's never too late. You can always clean up things, and you can always be a better person.
There's always a chance to start over.
You can always have a chance to start over. That's the whole idea.
Rajiv Malhotra studies Indian culture at his New Jersey-based Infinity Foundation. We met him after he took his dip.
Kumbh is the largest gathering of humanity in one place, with no organization, no central body that organizes it. There's no event manager, nobody sends out invitation cards.
And there's certainly no need to.
On the last main bathing day, we're told around 5 million people turned out to dip into the Ganges River. That's equivalent to the populations of Houston and Chicago combined.
To put that into perspective, the epic Muslim pilgrimage to Mecca, called the Hajj, draws about 2 million. Times Square on New Year's Eve, about 1 million. But over the course of this 3-month-long festival, it's estimated as many as 50 million people will assemble. Still, there are very private moments. Even though there were all of these people together, it's still very individual, it seems.
Yes, yes. We all the same on the bank of Ganges.
Swami Avashandan Giri is a Hindu spiritual leader who boasts 500,000 followers.
Telegram is...
In his view, Hinduism is quite liberal, with few boundaries for its believers, the idea being that God is everywhere, and everyone can choose their own way to connect.
To a skeptic who would say, there's nothing to this water, you could dip in the Ganges or you could dip in another river, this is all nonsense. What do you say?
This is our belief, so this is our faith. If you have faith, faith can give you many things.
Among the most faithful here are the so-called sadhus, or holy men, who cover themselves in ash to represent that in the end, that's all we are. Radhashambori says he's sat for 30 years under this 300-year-old tree. As he talks, he dispenses blessings. When the Ganges flows down from the Himalayas, this holy man tells me, it will clean everybody. But who will clean the river? We sadhus will clean the river.
this something your parents want you to do?
They don't know what.
You didn't tell your parents?
No.
Why not?
These 3 Indian engineering students say most of all the Kumbh makes them proud of their country, to see such a massive, peaceful assembly of faith. And after the dip,
All my sin cleared.
Really? They're all gone.
a hope shared by many here. Dusk awakens another set of senses. It's an experience that in many ways is beyond comprehension, but maybe that's the point of it all.
Each person is not sitting here philosophically analyzing every bit of symbol and every bit of meaning, so on. They're just taking it in. And that is part of the spirit of Hinduism, just experiencing the moment in a positive way.